Hey everybody, this is Chad Little with BoulderMultirotor.com. I am here today because I just got something in the mail that I wanted to show everybody. I don't know if you're like me, but if you're tired of trying to make some sort of backpack work to carry all of your gear, you know, I know that this is an old snowboarding pack that I've like tried to convert, you know, throw the goggles in, got to keep your radio in its case if you have one for it, which can be a pain, and then you just like throw batteries in it and they go everywhere and you don't know what's charged, what's not. I've got tools in this thing. I mean, it's a mess, right? So I thought I'd clean that up a little bit. Look at this, I even have little makeshift foam pads that I've put in there to protect my gear so that I can transport quads, and it doesn't even fit any quads in this pack. So what I want to show you is an exciting new product from Lowepro. Move this camera over here a little bit. This is, like I said, it's from Lowepro. This is the QuadGuard BPX2. Now, it's called the BPX2. I believe it's a little bit larger than its younger brother, which only holds one quad. This one actually will hold two quads. One of them does go on the exterior and then gets covered with a raincoat to protect it from the elements. So it truly only really holds one quad with all of your gear, which is enough for me. You know, I get to strap another one on the outside if I really need to, so I've got a backup, but it protects all my gear. Let me go ahead and remove this strap off of here so I can show you how this thing works. It's a little bit different than what you might be thinking. So first, to start on the outside, got a nice shell here. It's really durable. It's going to hold its form well, so you can throw props in here. You can throw whatever you want that's probably more fragile. Would go here on the outside. It's going to maintain its shape. Same thing here on the sides. I would say props would go in there, here and here. Then you open this up. This is cool. This thing actually expands. It's got an elastic system that expands so that you can fit something fairly large in there. You could throw a water bottle. You could even fit probably a quad if you remove the props in there. But you don't access the main pack from this back like you would think you would. You actually, oh, and here's another one of these over here on this side. So it's got, these are on both sides, and then you can obviously run some straps around this way if you want to secure another quad on the back here. But let me flip this guy around and show you how you really access this thing. It becomes a mobile workstation. So you fold these straps, the shoulder straps, back here, and then you lay this guy flat like this. This zips open and voila, you've got everything. You've got basically a little mobile workstation here is how I like to think of it. This holds a quad nicely. It's labeled right there with a little picture of a quadcopter on there, so you know. If you lift this up, if you get in here, there's a nice thick pad here to protect your radio. So your radio would go here, you throw some batteries here, goggles, probably you could even maybe fit 2 pairs of them up top here. And then this thing, which is removable, comes out of there so that you can, use this as a workstation, but it will go back in here easily. Got more spots here for batteries, whatever you want. I mean, there's a lot of room in this thing. And it's got this pack here, which opens up. It's divided into sections, which is kind of nice, and it's padded. So that can be kind of a mobile little toolkit for you if you want. Slides right back in there. On this side, on the back side of this thing, you've got spots for, I don't know, maybe paperwork, manuals, things like that you don't want to get bent, because this is a nice thick pad on here. This is, gosh, this is probably an inch thick of padding and with a shell inside there. So it's a nice stable surface that you can work on. You can flip it open this way and work on it, whatever you want to do. I'm really happy with this thing. I think I'm going to find that it works really well, and I'm going to get some good use out of it. I'll fill it up with components here in just a minute after I show you this one final feature, which is pretty neat, which is, took me a minute to find it, but right here on the bottom it's labeled all-weather cover. So you unzip this, and that is where your all-weather cover is, which goes on the pack. It's like it stays connected in one spot, so you never lose it, I guess, which is kind of nice. And then it just goes right over, just like you would with the fly on a tent. It's made out of tent material, in fact, and it feels pretty nice. So that'll cover the outside of your pack in case you have a quad on there and it starts raining or you get some bad weather. You can just cover it up, make everything waterproof, and you're good to go. So once again, that is the QuadGuard BP-X2 by Lowepro. And this is Chad Little with BoulderMultirotor.com. So come check me out online, and I hope you enjoy these videos. Take care.